I'm going crazy. Hello everyone, we're going thrifting. So much has happened and I'm starting with the oversharing 20 seconds into the fucking video and I don't care. I've been going through it. I'm sick. Last week I made one of the worst decisions of my life. I just feel really unstable, I guess is the word. I don't know how to explain, but that's just the vibe. Anyways, we have to get ready to go thrifting and let's go. Okay, I'm like in the midst of getting ready. I look kind of crazy because my eyelashes don't match. Ew, and they're all over me. I'm a little bit irritated because I look crazy, but I'm trying to just chill the fuck out for one day, or at least one weekend. I just want to have one calm weekend where I don't have to make too many decisions, I don't have to talk to too many people, I don't have to do very much shit. We're off to a great start considering I technically hosted a fucking bonfire yesterday. I didn't host it. My younger sister did. I had a very eventful week last week. Obviously, you know, I got back from my New York trip. And then after that, I had, I'd say, the worst 2-3 days of my life. Anyways, I really don't actually need any new clothes. We're balling on a budget. I have like $15 left over from the New York trip. I just want to get maybe a book and a sweater, something small. It's not going to take all day because I do have to write an extra credit essay if I want to pass English. I'm already running late. Here's the fit. This little white zip up. Purple skirt. Okay, there was actually the cutest shit at this Goodwill. I'm sorry if I seem out of it. I've just had the most insane week. I don't feel like myself, but you know what I do when I don't feel like myself? I go fucking thrifting. So here we are. Starting up light is this purple tank top from Hollister. It's just adorable. I've been loving how I look in purple. I feel like gingers and purple is kind of an underrated combination, you know? Even though I have really been leaning into the gingers wearing green stereotype lately. It looks good, but anyways, I love the fit of these like Y2K tank tops. I also got a Victoria's Secret black tank top for all the same reasons, same vibe. And I feel like for so many of the outfits that I want to wear, all it really needs is a black tank top, but I only have a white tank top. So, bada bing. I'm trying to like explain my thought process. So many people are telling me all the time, or I guess they're asking me, they're like, where the fuck do you thrift? How do you thrift? And I'm like, I go to Goodwill. The same Goodwill that everyone at my school goes to if they go thrifting at all. I just go often and I look for pieces that I can apply to like every outfit. Then I got this, okay, it's looking questionable, like reddish purplish. It looks a lot darker in person and it's 100% cashmere. Like, do you know how fucking expensive cashmere sweaters are? My voice keeps cracking. I'm recovering from a bonfire. Every single time I go to a bonfire, I lose my voice for like the week after that, which is great. Imagine in like the fall with jeans or like a jean skirt. This could be cute. Next is this Dress Barn mohair zip up. I'm just in love with this like color scheme for the fall and winter. Last but not least is the most like eccentric slash questionable thing. Christopher and Banks purple and green dress. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm thinking of all the possibilities. I could layer this and just show the bluish greenish part. I could wear this as like a dress, pair it with some crazy jewelry. Like, I don't know. I'm really feeling like leaning into the crazy flea market lady who's gonna sell you turquoise jewelry or like a dream catcher. I don't mean to be that woke friend, but I wouldn't sell a dream catcher because that's like Native American culture or something. Now that the haul part's over, we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna chat and I don't care. Speaking of leaning into the crazy, that's just been the vibe lately. I genuinely, and I'm being dead ass serious, I think I'm swearing off men. I think I've developed some kind of phobia or like just a deep, intense distrust or like a lack of faith. I assume whenever they open their mouths, lies are going to come out. I'm not explaining my thoughts well. I sound insane, but I just hear so many stories. For example, I hosted a bonfire. My sister invites this girl, let's call her Sammy, and her boyfriend Jose. And Jose is bringing his best friend Adam. But get this, my sister, her best friend, dated both Jose and Adam. They were evil. Jose and Adam were the evilest, most disgusting, vile cheaters ever. Keep in mind, Jose is coming with his girlfriend. I'm thinking, how did he get a girlfriend being a vile, disgusting, evil cheater? I'm thinking, how did this happen? I'm like, whatever, let's get to the bottom of this. And they pull up and this guy, Jose, is like very, very attractive. I'm not gonna lie. But this girl, Sammy, is also like stunningly gorgeous. Like, she is distractingly pretty. I'm sorry. Sue me, I have eyes. But they're very much like in the same league, and he is just being so dismissive and annoying. I can't even describe the way he was acting. It was just disgusting. There were 3 chairs, right? And he sat down, walked in front of his girlfriend, Sammy. You're not gonna offer her a chair? Okay. Disgusting. And instead of taking his chair, she just decides to like stand next to him, like holding his shoulder. I'm like, okay, whatever. She wants to stand by him instead of sitting down, whatever. I have a terrible memory. But everyone just started joking about how he had cheated on Amanda or Samantha. I forgot. Just joking about how he's such a disgusting, evil cheater and how he got away with that. In front of Becky, might I add. They were making these crazy, gross jokes in front of both the girl that he had cheated on and his current girlfriend. They were joking about like he didn't know what his body count was because he lied every single time someone asked him, and he said a different number every time. I'm like, we're letting these men get away with lying for no fucking reason. I'm not saying having a high body count is a bad thing, but I think you should be open to at least your partner about it. I would also like to say that Jose sat in that fucking chair with Sammy's blanket that he stole and watched Adam start the fire and keep the fire going. It's just like, I feel like I'm nitpicking his behavior, but he was just being really fucking annoying. The entire time this was going on, he was spewing like super hateful shit. He was fighting Adam multiple times for no reason, which, okay. He was referring to everyone as a bitch, like all the women as a bitch. His girlfriend was his bitch. I'm like, it brings a tear to my eye. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It just disturbs me to hear a man say that word. I don't know. It's something about it. I'm just like, ugh. Anyways, this is all like tiny, small stuff that I just noticed and it just pissed me off. But I'm just saying it all built up to this thing. They started talking about this girl who was allegedly going to pull up to the bonfire. And they started saying the most disgustingly evil things. Like, she's such a whore. She's like DTF. Like, I saw her titties last week. Like, she's such a slut. And I'm like, I was just like jaw dropped. What? And like Jose and Adam were both like calling her a bitch and like da-da-da-da. I'm just... You let your boyfriend say the B word? I'm speaking from experience. I dated a man who like said the B word and like called me the B word all the time. Looking back, I would never let that fucking happen, but in the moment I understand, so I feel her. But in the moment I was just like, no, so disgusted. Like, he's saying all of this nasty stuff about this random chick. I'm just disturbed at the fucking audacity to talk so terribly in front of 3 other women. On another note, I invited one of my male friends. That's like kind of complicated to the bonfire. It has nothing to do with him, but when he just tried to like flirt, I was just so, I don't want to say disgusted, but I was just like, I can't even do this right now. So I'm really starting to think that my past relationship experiences have truly made me reconsider my standards and just the way I perceive men as a whole as just these evil beings. You guys think I'm joking, but I'm serious. I've never met a man in my life who hasn't spoken so disgustingly about women. Like, every single one of them that I've met, and this includes my family. I'm not gonna say, but one of my relatives has talked so disgustingly about me, his own fucking relative. And it's not just me, it's like other female relatives that multiple male family members have talked so disgustingly about, and I can't even. And so many of my own friends have been affected by like family members being fucking creepy. So it's like, if you can't even be safe with your own male family members, how are you supposed to be safe with strangers or coworkers or anyone for that fucking matter? Like, it literally drives me insane and I think about it all the time. It's insane. And statistically speaking, 60% of juvenile rape victims were related to the rapists. It's like, statistically speaking, your male family members are probably evil. Socially speaking, most of these evil men are out here cheating on their girlfriends at the very minimum. It just really got me questioning why I even talk to men. So scary. I sound like a crazy femcel. I promise I'm like friends with men, I guess. Not really. At school, they fucking suck. They're not kind people. For example, one of my friend's boyfriends, I'm not gonna call her out because I'm not like that, but just know that I could, called me a fucking whore for no apparent reason. Like, we were in a group setting and someone made like a suggestive joke or whatever, and then he called me a fucking whore. Again, I'm not trying to call anyone out. I did reject him somewhere around like the 6th or 7th grade, but I'm just telling you that pipeline of getting rejected to calling someone a fucking whore to like being violent is not a crazy pipeline. That happens so often. I'm not joking. I sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I'm telling you, like, pipeline of hatred towards women is not uncommon. In school every day, I hear people say slurs, like I hear people say derogatory terms towards women constantly, in like the LGBTQ community constantly. It is so difficult to not be in my head about it, because I'm like, damn, you know, these people fucking suck. All of them. Get them out of here. And even the leftist men that I know in my life, just because they're not saying insane derogatory things towards women, they're doing insanely evil things to women. Half of the leftist men that I've been in my life cheat on their girlfriends. I'm like, what the fuck is even the point? What's the point of having like those good morals politically if you're not going to apply it to your life or to the actual women around you? It's mind-boggling. I'm starting to think I might genuinely have been turned gay. I genuinely have to convert to Buddhism or something. I might have to just convert to priesthood and like celibacy, because I can't even fucking deal with this anymore. Just realizing that I went on like a 3-minute man-hating rant and I need to reel it back. I'm sorry, but it's just so difficult to fucking tolerate you guys. I know 50% of my subscribers just unsubscribed. I know like 80% of my viewers just clicked off right in that moment. That reminds me that my thrift haul ended up actually being like $23. And the lady behind me gave me $2 because I didn't have enough. I know I'm broke. Sorry, I'm poor. Family is at least broke right now. I'll explain that later. We're in the middle of paying for a cruise to Jamaica and Haiti with one of my exes is coming with, but it's fine because me and him are like actually friends. But we're also going with his whole family. Jamaica, Haiti, and somewhere else. There's actually like some political issues or something in Haiti. Gangs that are like blocking cruise ships from entering. I don't know. This is coming from my crazy uneducated family, so I'm not sure the actual accuracy of that information, but I'm sure it will be fine. We are also in the middle of getting me a car. Guys, I don't want to jinx it. Let me say it again, I don't want to jinx it. But we did manage to get a deal with someone who has a green 2006 Volkswagen Beetle. Do you guys even know how fucking legendary that is? That's my dream car. It has a cutesy little sunroof. Chances are we're gonna pay about $2,000 for it, which is not ideal because it does need some work. But green Volkswagens are in demand. There's already like 4 fucking Volkswagens at my school. So everyone and their mom wants a Volkswagen Beetle, but this wasn't even for sale until my grandpa asked this random guy about it. It's confusing, I don't know. My parents are going to be paying for that in cash, which I'm so grateful for. Like, I don't know what I would do without them. I'm obviously going to be getting a job to pay them back immediately once I get my license. It's just that I don't want to get a job until I have a stable ride to and from work. And no shade to my mother, but she is notoriously unreliable. And she has 2 other children to worry about. So I'm just going to wait that one out. Anyways. Oh no, guys, do I have an eye infection again? Fuck. Just like every experience I have with women, it's just like so jolly and joyous. She was like so sweet about it, and the cashier was like totally chill about it, and she was like, oh yeah, I need to get rid of these pennies anyways. And I'm like, you don't have to lie for me. Like, I know this is inconvenient. I'm really, really sorry. It was just a sweet little moment. And then every interaction I have with men is just like, ugh. I wish I was fucking kidding. There is one person at school who genuinely, I don't think I've had a conversation with this man where he's looked at my eyes once in the past 2 months. It's like he's constantly just like, yeah, no, the history test is fucking crazy. It's like, I can't have a conversation with you. I actually can't. It pisses me off so bad. And they're rude and unfunny is the worst part of it all. And I hear so many of them joking about like the 19th Amendment, which is the women's right to vote, and they wanting to revoke it. It's like, it's not fucking funny. I hear so many jokes about how women are terrible drivers and da-da-da-da. I've heard this in a classroom setting. I have heard multiple teachers make jokes about how women are bad drivers. There was a substitute teacher at my school who preyed on one of the girls in my grade. Also, 2 registered sex offenders at my school. You're actually telling me to exist surrounded by these fucking lunatics? Anyways, I really do have an eye infection again. I've heard this when I was alone with a man. I've heard it in groups of men and women. I've heard it in groups of men where I was the only woman. Like, everyone is just so comfortable making these insanely misogynistic jokes. And I really hope it's just because I go to a completely white school and I live in a completely white town. It's terrifying, guys, and I hate it here. Every time I tell my friends I'm swearing off men, they're like, yeah, sure you are. And I can't explain to them that I have a genuine disgust and fear. But I also have no faith in whatever they're saying. I don't believe you, you're lying. Anytime a high school boy opens his mouth, the chance of it being complete bullshit is 90%. And I swear on my life, I would literally bet my life on those odds. If we get a study, we get a consensus, we get a survey, I'd bet my life on those odds being 90% to 10%. But the problem is that this mindset makes it so much more painful when I have a negative experience with a woman. And it's like, I know I shouldn't be putting anyone on any pedestal, but it's like, why? Why'd you have to do that? One of my sister's friends, I'm not gonna name names or call anyone out, made like a backhanded comment when she thought that I couldn't hear. And she's like, okay. But it just feels like in like the Barbie movie when every other Barbie is brainwashed. It's like, why? What do you mean? What do you mean your boyfriend said you can't wear that? What do you mean your boyfriend said you can't go out? Do I need to call somebody? I'm like actually dead ass seriously, I feel so intensely about this. It doesn't only apply to women. If men are in that situation too, I think it's completely reasonable and understandable to seek help in those situations. I think overall, people have just gotten really, really comfortable putting down other people. I think as a society, we're getting stupider. If you fucking look at like Gen Alpha test scores, I'm pretty sure they all demonstrate that average intelligence is going down. And I think that's leading to more societal issues all across the board. And I'm not good at explaining my opinion, sorry. Anyways, yeah, if you guys are wondering what's been going on in Jada's world, going cuckoo crazy, that's about how I would describe it. Like an evil blue-haired liberal, I feel like. I don't think that terrifying. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I haven't taken out my contacts in 2 weeks. Okay, in hindsight, I really probably should have taken my fucking contacts out. Maybe I'm joking, maybe I'm not, I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching this insanity. Sorry that I ranted for about 80% of this video. I don't know. Love you. Bye.